expectations. You try to make me live your dream, but I'm causing you so much frustration, and you only want the best for me. You're wanting me to show more interest, to always keep a big bright smile, be that pinky little perfect princess, but I'm not that type of child. And the storm is rising inside of me. Don't you feel that our worlds collide? It's getting harder to breathe, it hurts deep inside. Just let me be who I am. It's what you really need to understand, and I hope so hard for the pain to go away. And it's torturing me, but I can't break free. So I'll cry and cry, but just won't get it out. This silent scream. Tell me why you're putting pressure on me, and every day you'll cause me harm. That's the reason why I feel so lonely, even though you hold me in your arms. Wanna put me in a box of glitter, but I'm just trying to get right out. And now you're feeling so, so bitter, because I let you down. And the storm is rising inside of me. Don't you feel that our worlds collide? It's getting harder to breathe, it hurts deep inside. Just let me be who I am. It's what you really need to understand, and I hope so hard for the pain to go away. And it's torturing me, but I can't break free. So I'll cry and cry, but just won't get it out. This silent scream. Can't you see how I cry for help? 'Cause you should love me just for being myself. I'll drown in an ocean of pain and emotion if you don't save me right away. Just let me be who I am. It's what you really need to understand, and I hope so hard for the pain to go away. And it's torturing me, but I can't break free. So I'll cry and cry, but just won't let it out. This silent scream. My silent scream. Hey everyone, it's Cheyenne, and that was Silent Scream by Anna Blue. Now, I have done this song before, but I redid it because I honestly was not a huge fan of the first way that I did it, because here's the reasons why. It was a few days after I'd heard the song. I hadn't been practicing it very much, and I don't think I knew the notes well enough to be able to sing it well enough, and that is why the notes came out forced and slightly off key. Some of you may have noticed that, some of you may not have noticed that, but so what happened was, when you don't know a song very well and you try to sing it, it doesn't always turn out well. And when you try to sing certain notes but you don't know how to sing them, or maybe you don't have the range for that, you can end up forcing it. And when you end up forcing notes out, they come out off key. And that's because you're spending more time trying to get the note out than you are trying to make sure that you are getting it out right. And so I actually was not a huge fan of the first version that I did. And so that is why I redid it. And originally I was not going to. At first I was, because there was a karaoke version on there, but then when I went back and looked a few months later, when I had finally, firmly decided I was going to redo the song, the channel that I'd posted up all the Anna Blue karaoke version, instrumental versions, was gone. It had been deleted or removed or something like that, but it's gone. And so I decided, you know what, that's my decision, I'm just not going to redo it, and that's the end of it. But then a few days ago, Anna Blue came out with a karaoke version of this song, and I was like, well, maybe I should redo it. And then I decided to stick to my original version, my original decision of not redoing it. And, well, I guess my second decision of not redoing it, if I want to be more correct. But I kind of let it get to me, as well as I let a couple comments get to me that were on that video, to the point where, you know what, I was just thinking, yes, I let it get to me, but it's because I knew I could do better on this song. You know, I knew I could have done so much better, but I didn't try to because I was like, well, it's already posted up, people are already seeing it, there's nothing I can do. But I knew I could have done better. And so I let the comments get to me because they were about how it sounded and how it came out, and I knew why it came out like that and how it came out like that. And then tonight was the final decision because I got one more comment, and I will actually read it to you guys, because it really got to me because I have taken singing lessons. I have been in chorus. You know, I had been in chorus in high school and through middle school, and I'd taken singing lessons. That's how I got up to where I am now. But it was, I say this with kindness. You need some singing lessons. You don't seem to have a natural aptitude for picking up a tune with your ears, hearing it with your brain, and mimicking it with your voice. In other words, the person was calling me tone deaf. They were saying it in a very, very kind way, and I appreciate it. And honestly and truly, I know I have moments of being tone deaf. Before I started taking chorus classes, I was pretty much tone deaf. I was always going off key. I couldn't notice it at all. And I can notice it more now. Like, I know there was one note that I hit in this version of it that was slightly off key, and it bothers the crap out of me, but my throat's getting dry, and I'm pretty sure if I try it again, I will fail. Well, I mean, I could go get something to drink, plus my iPod's about to die. But so that got to me because I have taken singing lessons, and I do know I could have done better. I know that it was slightly off key. And so to have someone comment on there, you know, that in depth with it, it just got to me, and I couldn't accept it because I couldn't accept it in the first place. And a lot of you guys actually probably found my channel from the first version of this, and you know, I wanted to redo it so bad. And now that I have, I think I can let it go. I will probably go back and listen to it again just to make sure that I absolutely am positive that I like it. But, yeah. On a brighter note, if you guys want, I will go ahead and tell you the funny story of how I actually came across this song and how I found out that this was slowly becoming one of my popular videos. Because actually, when this when the video for this song started getting popular on my channel, I did not know about it whatsoever. So I posted this video up a few days before I had to go to Texas to visit my sister, who was going through a rough time, and, you know, my whole family and I went, and like a day or so into the trip, I ended up getting on my computer, getting on my Facebook, and one of my friends had tagged me in a post and I hadn't seen anything about it, so I go and I click into it, and my friend's like, oh my gosh, Anna Blue shared your video of her song, you know, she put it on her liked covers list, and I started like freaking out right there in the living room. I went and looked at my YouTube, and I had like 20 to 30 more subscribers than I had when I left, and so I was suddenly like really surprised, and, you know, I was getting all these comments on there, and I was just like, my mind was blown, and I was so excited because I never expected anything like that. You know, kind of deep down a part of me had always hoped, and I was just like, oh my gosh, people are seeing my video, and they're not just watching the video, they're watching the end of it too, where I'm trying to do my best to give this advice that I feel is right, and they're actually listening to it, and it's actually helping them, because, you know, I had people who told me that I was an inspiration, and I went on there immediately, and I started commenting back as soon as I could, and I was on there a couple days ago scrolling through some of the comments because there was a new one and I was trying to find it. And I saw a few that I had not commented on. There was one like 3 months ago, there was one 3 weeks ago, and there's one 3 days ago. It's really funny. They were all 3 something. But I realized I hadn't commented on them, I hadn't said anything, and so I immediately went on and I commented back to those. But yeah. It was really cool, and it's a really cool experience, and yeah. So now you guys know both how I got to seeing that video was becoming popular, and the reason why I wanted to redo this song. I'm not proud that I let people commenting get to me. You know, I was doing really well with that for the past few weeks. I did have 2 or 3 people who commented on some of my videos, you know, this is dumb, this is a failure, this person commented on this, or so-and-so is better, and I was doing really well about not letting it get to me. And then this one came out, and it was like the final straw on the camel's back. It was just, I couldn't do it, you know, I couldn't do it. And so I'm not proud of it, but I am proud that I kept going as long as I did, and I know that from this I am going to get stronger. And I think it got to me so easily, this last one got to me so easily because I knew I already wanted to redo it. So, yeah. Plus, it's kind of funny, the day after I reached 200, I do the song that actually began to get me more popular. Well, don't say popular, that sounds stupid. Oh, no, that doesn't sound stupid, that's a harsh word. Sounds silly, it doesn't sound right. You know, I'm not popular, you know, it got a lot more of you over to this channel, I guess. It made me more fans. But, yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and go now. I love you guys so much. Stay you, believe in yourselves, because you guys are absolutely amazing, and I mean that. Don't forget that. Don't forget to dance today. The rights to the song go to Anna Blue and her producers, and the rights to the music actually go to Anna Blue as well, because she posted up the karaoke version. So, yeah. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.